I'm Sophia. Welcome to Hips, Shoulders Yoga Flow. Bring your big toes to touch, your knees out wide, arms out in front of you. Start to engage the muscles in your back of your throat as you exhale. Walk your hands over to the right side of your mat. Cross your left hand over your right. Breathe into the left side of your body. Walking your hands over to the left. Cross your right hand over your left. Breathe into the space on the right side of your body. Your next inhale, come up to sitting on your heels, tuck your toes, sit back on your heels. Inhale, sweep your arms up overhead. Exhale, right arm underneath the left. Use your exhale to come forward, your inhale to rise. Exhale to release. Inhale, come up. Exhale, come down. Inhale, lift. Inhale, arms up overhead. Exhale, left arm underneath the right. Use your exhale to release. Your inhale to come up. Exhale to come down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, release. Inhale, rise. Unwrap your arms. Interlace your hands behind your back. Continue to sit on your heels. Open up through your chest. Exhale, release. Interlace your hands. Press the palms away from you. Inhale, arms up overhead. Exhale, hands come down over your heart. Inhale, arms up overhead. Spin your left arm back. Look over your left shoulder. Inhale, arms up overhead. Spin your right arm back. Look over your right shoulder. Exhale, release into tabletop on your hands and knees. Place your hands so your fingers are facing towards your body and very gently lean back so you're feeling a stretch through your wrists, releasing tension, building strength. Turn your hands so the tops of your hands are on the mat. Use your exhale to come down, your inhale to rise, going through a few rounds of breath. Come back through tabletop. Extend your right arm out, left leg back. Reach through your right fingertips. Extend through your back heel. Lengthen, create space. Exhale, draw your knee and your elbow into each other. Inhale, extend. Release your right hand down. Release your left foot down in line with your right knee. Left arm reaching up to the sky and over your left ear. Shift your hips forward, arch your back. Pressing through the outer edge of your left foot, release your left hand down. Extend your left arm out, right leg back. Reaching through your fingertips, pressing through your heel. Lengthening. Exhale, draw your knee and elbow into each other. Inhale, extend. Release your left hand down. Release the sole of the right foot down. Inhale, extend your right arm up and over. Shifting your hips forward, breathing into the right side of your body, creating space and length wherever you can. Staying with your breath. breathing deep and free. Right hand comes down, come back through tabletop. Keep your hips up, walk your hands out in front of you, press your chest down towards the mat, puppy pose. Lengthening through your lower back, opening through your shoulders, send your hips forward, plant your forearms into the mat. Draw your heart forward, Sphinx pose. Tractioning through your lower back. Press your hands towards your ribs. Roll your chest and your shoulders slightly off the mat. Warming up your spine. Extend your arms out in front of you, draw your elbows back. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, draw it in. Inhale, send your arms forward. Exhale, draw it in. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, bring it in. Inhale, send your arms forward. Exhale, squeeze your shoulder blades together. Extend your left arm out to the left. Step your right foot behind your left leg. Use your right arm in front of your chest to support your weight. Open up through your left shoulder. Exhale, release, roll back onto your belly. Extend your right arm out to the side. Step your left foot behind your right leg. Use your left hand for support in front of your chest. Open up through your right shoulder. Stay with your breath. Breathe. Send your breath where it needs to go to melt any tension or stress away. Exhale to release, roll back onto your belly, straighten your arms, come back through tabletop. Make your way into a comfortable seat. Cradle the right leg with both arms. Right foot to the inside of the left arm, right knee in the crevice of the right elbow. Gently rock back and forth, getting into your hips. Exhale to release. Cradle the left leg, sole of the left foot to the inside of the right arm, left knee in the crevice of your left elbow. Gently rock. Exhale, release your left leg down. Right leg in front of the left in a cross-legged position. Exhale to come forward, elbows to the outsides of your shins. Breathe into your back. Inhale, come up. Cross your left leg in front of your right. Exhale to release. Inhale, rise. Come back through tabletop. Keep your hips high, walk your arms out in front of you, press your chest towards the mat, puppy pose. Inhale, send your hips forward, plant your forearms into the mat, draw your heart forward, Sphinx. Exhale, slide your hands back towards your ribs, straighten your arms, draw your shoulders away from your ears. Drop your right hip down. Exhale, release your left hip down. Inhale, come back through center. Tuck your toes, send your hips high, head low. Down dog. Inhale, come up onto the balls of your feet, send your heels to the right side of the mat. Lengthen through the left side of your body. Inhale, come back up to the balls of your feet, send your heels to the left. Breathe into the right side of your body. Inhale, come back through center. Sink your heels down into the mat. Rotate your heels slightly outward so your inner thighs are spinning in. Inhale, right leg up to the sky. Step your right foot between your hands. Inhale, lengthen through your spine. Exhale, walk your hands to the left side of the mat towards the back of the mat. Step your feet back, down dog. Inhale, right leg up to the sky. Draw your heart forward. Exhale, straighten your right leg. Inhale, lengthen, come forward. Exhale, shift your hips back. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, straighten your leg, press back. Walk your hands over to the left. Sweep your hands inside your feet from side, getting into your hips. Exhale, rotate all the way to the back of the mat. Plant your left hand down, sink your left hips down, right arm sweeps to the front of the mat. Sweep your arm in front of you up, overhead, release towards the front of the mat. Inhale, lift your hips up, sweep your arm, cross your body overhead, sink your hips down. Plant your left hand down, slide your right leg back. Press your chest back towards your thighs, down dog. Release your knees down to the mat. Send your arms forward, puppy pose. Inhale, shift your hips forward, plant your forearms into the mat, sphinx. Exhale, hands to your ribs, straighten your arms, cobra. Exhale, tuck your toes, send your hips back, down dog. Inhale, left leg up to the sky. Step your left foot between your hands. Exhale, shift your hips back, straighten your left leg. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, release back. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, press back. Inhale, shift forward. Walk your hands out to the right side of the mat. Sweep your hands back and forth between your feet, breathing into your hips. Exhale, sweep your hands back to the back of the mat. Plant your right hand, left toes turn out to the left, sink your right hip down. Inhale, sweep up and over. Exhale, release. Inhale, lift up and back as you sweep with your arm. Exhale. Step your left leg back, down dog. Release your knees down to the mat. Send your arms forward, puppy pose. Inhale, shift your hips forward, plant your forearms, sphinx. Exhale, hands to your ribs, straighten your arms, cobra. Exhale, tuck your toes. Send your hips back, down dog. Press your chest back towards your thighs. Step lightly to the top of the back of the mat. Inhale, lengthen through your spine. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, slowly roll your spine, coming all the way up to standing. Roll your shoulders up and back. Step your right leg back and diagonal. Inhale, sweep your arms up overhead. Grab your right wrist, gently arch over to the left. Breathing through the right side of your body. Lengthening, reaching. Exhale to release. Step your left foot back and diagonal. Inhale, arms up overhead. Grab your left wrist, gently arch over to the right. Lengthen through your ribs. Exhale to release. Come back to center. Bend into your knees. Slide your hips back. Arms up overhead. Chair pose. Draw your palms over your heart. Hook your left elbow to the outside of your right thigh. Look back at your knees. Draw your knees in line with each other. Draw your shoulders away from your ears. Look out over your right shoulder. Exhale, move through center. Hook your right elbow to the outside of your left thigh. Draw your knees in line with each other. Work your thumbs towards your sternum. Look out over your left shoulder. Exhale, release. Forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, sweep your arms up overhead. Draw your palms together, slide your hands down over your heart. Feet are hip distance apart. Draw your right foot up. Flex your right foot, place it on top of your left thigh. Sit low, one-legged chair. Option to stay here or maybe draw your right elbow to the inside of your right foot. Fixate your gaze on something that doesn't move. Inhale with control, release your right leg back down. Inhale, left leg up, flex your left foot, place it on top of your right thigh. Sit low. Option to stay here or maybe draw your left elbow to the inside of your left foot. Exhale, gently release. Inhale, sweep your arms up overhead, find a slight back bend. Exhale, draw your hands down over your heart. Step your feet wide, toes out, heels in. Sit low for a squat. Come up onto the balls of your feet, rock back and forth, side to side. Find your center. Left arm comes down, inhale, right arm up to the sky. Option to stay here or maybe wrap your left arm around your left knee, right arm behind your back to find your left hand. Open up through your right shoulder. Exhale back through center. Right hand comes down, inhale, left arm up to the sky. Option to stay here or maybe wrap your right arm around your right knee, left arm behind your back for a bind. Exhale back through center. Sit back onto your sitting bones. Extend your legs out in front of you. Bend your right knee. Right arm comes to the inside of your right knee. Thumb down, sweep your right arm. Wrap it around your right knee, left arm behind your back. Clasp your hands if you have that flexibility. Fold forward. Flex your left foot. Breathe. Exhale to release. Bend your right knee so your foot is back by your heel. Use your hands to support your weight. Option to stay there. If you want more, come down onto your forearms behind your back, lifting through your chest. Option to stay there, or if you want more, rolling back onto your back. Catch opposite elbows above your head. Be gentle and aware of what's going on in your right knee. Use your inhale to come back up. Exhale. Release your right leg, cross it over and to the outside of your left thigh. Right arm spins up and back. Use your right arm as a kickstand. Inhale, lengthen through your spine. Exhale, twist, look over your right shoulder. Hug your right knee into the crevice of your left elbow. Use your exhale to release. Draw both knees into your chest. Slide the palms of your hands underneath your feet. Breathe into your back. Draw your chin into your chest. Exhale, extend your right leg out. Bend your left knee. Left hand to the inside of your left leg. Wrap your left arm around your left knee, right arm around your back. Look for your right hand. Look to clasp your hands. Fold forward. Exhale, gently release. Bend your left knee so you're getting a stretch through your left quad. Use your hands to support your weight. Option to stay here. Maybe come down onto your forearms, lifting your heart up, release your head back. Option to stay here, or maybe come down, release all the way onto your back. Arms up overhead if you're on your back, grab opposite elbows. Breathe. Let your breath melt any tension or stress away. Exhale, release, inhale, come up. Extend your left leg. Bring the soles of the feet together. Draw your heels towards your body. Peace finger your big toes with your middle and your index fingers. Fold forward. Exhale to release. Walk your arms behind you. Plant your forearms behind your back. Open up your knees. Keep your feet where they are. Lift through your heart. Drop your head back. Release all the way down to your back. Hands to the insides of your thighs, or cactus your arms out, bending into your elbows. Adjusting your arms, finding your sweet spot. Exhale, draw your knees into each other, feet are hip distance apart. Flex your right foot, place it on top of your left thigh. Option to grab outside your left thigh or around your left shin. Draw your left knee in while drawing your right knee out. Thread the needle. Focusing on the hips, relaxing your jaw, relaxing your hips. Exhale, extend your right leg out. Grab the outside of your left knee with your left hand. Right hand to your right hip, look out over your right shoulder. Exhale, catch the outside of your left knee with your right hand. Come onto your right hip. Left knee rolls over your right leg. Look over your left shoulder. Try to align your hips with your spine. Use your exhale to twist. Inhale, come back through center. Draw your knees into your chest. Exhale, release your feet down to the mat. Flex your left foot, place it on top of your right thigh. Option to interlace underneath your right thigh or around your right shin. Keep drawing your right knee in, left knee out. Exhale, extend your left leg long. Draw your right knee to the outside of your right rib cage. Look over your left shoulder. Exhale, release. Catch the outside of your right knee with your left hand. Come onto your left hip. Right knee rolls over your left leg. Look over your right shoulder. Attempt to keep your right shoulder onto the mat. Exhale, release. Plant your feet, hip distance apart, arms down, fingers just barely grazing the back of your heels. Inhale, lift up your hips, interlace your hands behind your back, roll your shoulders underneath your chest, bridge pose. Pressing through your big toes, imagine squeezing a block between your thighs. Exhale to release, come back down to the mat. Extend your legs out long. Without moving your arms, inhale, lift your chest up, come onto the crown of your head. Fish pose. Lifting your heart up. Opening up your throat. Exhale, gently release, come back down. Draw your knees back into your chest. Grab the outsides of your feet, draw your knees down towards your armpits. Try to keep your lower back or your sacrum planted. Maybe rock side to side. Release the outsides of your feet, draw your knees in, arms down to the mat, roll your legs over your head, plow pose. Place your hands to your lower back for support, and then extend one leg up at a time, coming into shoulder stand. Maybe do some ankle circles. You can play with this pose a little bit. Extend one leg overhead and then the other. Draw the soles of the feet together. Release your heels down towards your hips. Wrap your knees around your ears. Hands are at your lower back for support. Release your hands down and slowly roll your spine, coming all the way down to the mat. Draw the soles of your feet together. Place your hands. Hands can be either to the inside of your thighs or cactus your arms out, bending into your elbows. Reclined butterfly. Come back to your breath and allow yourself to find yourself in stillness.